Hey everybody, today I'm gonna be reviewing my latest custom commission work, and as you can see it's Dark of the Moon deluxe class Sideswipe, and a customer requested a nice clean version without any battle damage. So what I did is I made it a little bit weathered without any damage, and the robot mode is weathered while the car mode is all clean. So what I used, obviously primer, clean it all up, uh, prime it, then use metallizers lacquers to get that metal look, and also use some enamels for the brass and copper, and some red detail. Not much though, just a teeny tiny bit. What I used is, let's spin it around a little bit. You can see it right there, the little piece of red. That's a dashboard piece. It's just a trim that I made nice and red, and everything else is pretty much same colors as the movie version. So as you can see, for the car mode I used nice silver color, and I let's spin it around a little bit, and there you can see I also painted the Corvette logo over here, as you can see. Made little checkers and a red flag, as you can see there. And let's spin it around again, and you can see the details also, the brass, copper, as well as over there on the bottom. And as you can see, the tail lights and back section over here is nice and shiny. I used the clear coat in a car mode over it, so it's nice and shiny, that car look. So let's spin it around a little bit more. There you can see a little detail on his weapon. I made these little pieces inside of brass and use a gunmetal metallizer for the overall color. Let's take the weapon off, and here I can show you. I made this blade look like it's ready to fire. You can see, ready to slash some Decepticon punks. As you can see, I used some orange and yellow and a little bit of white on the edge itself. So that's his weapon, as you can see. Now for the blades, let's spin the blade a little bit like this. There. As you can see, let's spin him. There. I used the Weathering Master from Tamiya, and the color is called Burned Red. So these blades, supposedly blades, I made them like little, burnt metal after slashing all the Decepticons and stuff. So I made it, in a car mode you cannot see because it's the bottom of the car, so you cannot see it in the car mode. You can see it only in the robot mode. So that's what I did a little bit, give it a little more detail. I didn't like it when it was all silver and just plain, so that's what I did. The head, as you can see, I don't know if let me do a little close-up of the head. The side and the back parts of the head I weathered a little bit, while the front and the top is nice and glossy. What else? The front grille is detailed. These are the teeny tiny sections of the front grille, while there's a top of the, the top of the robot mode, but the front of the car mode, the grille is nice, detailed. And I also made the Corvette decal. Let me just put this stand a little bit like this. There you go. That little right there in the center of the screen, if you can, yeah, there, the Corvette decal. It wasn't there, so I added it up because I didn't like the chest be plain, and pictures I had as a reference showed his chest with the Corvette logo, so I put it in. And also the chest inside is detailed. If you could take it apart, you can see the hoses and stuff is detailed there as well. Let me show you. Let me extend the legs again on a tripod right here. There, and let me show you if I can just have this cooperate. Yeah, extend it. So let me take it and let's see. Let's put these parts up just like this, and so I can show you a little bit more detail. There, you can see his chest right there, and the hoses, hydraulic hoses over here. I used a little chrome trim paint on these little sections over here, as well as these little lines, as you can see. So that's that. Let's put the chest back down and I can show you. Let's look at the dashboard, what I did with the dashboard here. Okay, as you can see, I painted it black with some silver accessories, like the center gauge over there is nice and silver. The piece of dashboard right there is silver. I would have to transform it to show it in a full glory, but it would take some time. I don't want to extend this video to make it too long. You can see the gauges right there, the gauge panel. I made a silver, behind the steering wheel. So that's how I detailed it. To show you, as you can see, the nice and shiny the hood is. It's very nice. I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's see. Mufflers are nice and black inside, nice and silver all around. The seats are nice and black as they were before. I just repainted them. The back spring shocks were painted black with some copper details at each ends. These little pieces, just like the real one in the movie, nice and blue. The parts of the, I guess, would be the brake pads or pieces of brake pads. The inside of the blades are as well painted with that Weathermaster burnt metal, red burnt metal paint. So that's that. The back of the forearms also has some brass and copper paint. So that's that. Like I said, I'm not gonna convert it right now. I don't know what else. That's pretty much sums it all up. Uh, like I said, I used the metallizers, enamels, weathering master, and clear coated all. The robot parts are a little matte, it's not glossy, so that's what I did. And the car parts, the fenders and the hood and all the car parts, all the car mode is nice and shiny. Thanks for watching.